So, hello students and welcome back all. The topic of today's talk is about the DNA twist and writh. When you look at the structure of the DNA in front of you in this PowerPoint animation, we would be looking at how the DNA molecule alter its topology in order to form different twists and wriths. Okay, so in what manner the DNA is going to vary itself so as to form the different types of twist and writh. So when you look at a double-stranded DNA molecule, then in this double-stranded DNA molecule, we would be looking at what is twist, what is writh, and how the topology of the DNA molecule is going to be interconverted from one form to the other. किस तरीके से DNA का topology change होता है, DNA का topology होता क्या है, what is topology of the DNA molecule? The topology of the DNA molecule refers to the three-dimensional structure of the DNA molecule. DNA का topology होता है, the structure of the three-dimensional DNA is referred to as its DNA topology. When you look at the structure of the DNA, please concentrate here.
Describes the coiling of a molecule of DNA. When you have completed this exercise, you should understand why the linking number for a molecule of covalently closed circular DNA, or cccDNA, is constant. Understand the twist component of the linking number. Understand the writhe component of the linking number.
Now,
and understand how cells utilize supercoiling.
There are specific things that have to be understood. See, what do you mean by DNA topology? DNA topology simply describes the coiling of a molecule of DNA in 3D space. So we would be looking at the DNA topology, that how the topology of the DNA is going to be altered in the 3D space. You look at the double-stranded DNA molecule in my hand. This double-stranded DNA molecule can have several different orientation. ये जो double-stranded DNA molecule है, इसका अलग-अलग तरीके का orientation हो सकता है. It can have several different types of forms in the 3D space. All these different types of forms in the 3D space is because of the folding of the DNA molecule over itself. देखिए, जब भी एक DNA का molecule अपने ऊपर fold कर जाता है, तो ये अलग-अलग forms को achieve कर लेता है. It can achieve several different types of forms. So all these different types of forms are being achieved because of folding of this DNA molecule. Okay, because of the folding of this DNA molecule, we are going to achieve the different types of forms of DNA. Okay, so now we have to look here that what is the cccDNA? What is covalently closed circular DNA molecule? कोवेलेंटली क्लोज सर्कुलर डीएनए मॉलिक्यूल क्या होता है, किस तरीके से होता है, in what manner the covalently closed circular DNA molecule is present. Okay, that is the molecule that you can see over your screen. Okay, the circular DNA molecule, and how the linking number, the twist, the writh are going to be altered in this double-stranded DNA molecule. Okay.
Note: many of the DNA structures shown in this exercise are meant to serve as models to aid in the understanding of twist and writhe. They do not represent actual structures found in living cells.
Okay, so many of the structures that have been shown here are just for understanding basis. I have a double-stranded DNA or a double-stranded just a wire, a piece of wire in front of me, and I would be explaining you everything with the help of this piece of wire. Okay, so this piece of wire can become सर्कुलर. ये ही जो डीएनए का एक टुकड़ा है, जिसे मैं पीस ऑफ एक डीएनए का टुकड़ा या एक पीस ऑफ वायर बोल रहा हूं, ये सर्कुलर भी हो सकता है, इस तरीके से भी हो सकता है, ये सर्कुलर हो गया, और इट कैन बिकम लीनियर आल्सो, ये लीनियर भी हो सकता है. सो इट ग्रेटली डिपेंड्स ऑन द टाइप ऑफ द डीएनए मॉलिक्यूल विच इज प्रेजेंट. तो ये डीएनए के मॉलिक्यूल के टाइप के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है कि किस प्रकार का डीएनए मॉलिक्यूल है. इट कैन बिकम सर्कुलर, इट कैन बिकम लीनियर इन नेचर. ओके, सो इट greatly depends upon the type of the DNA molecule that we have. Okay, moving forward.
Each of the chromosomes of eukaryotes is comprised of a single linear DNA molecule. Because their ends are free, linear DNA molecules can freely rotate to change the number of times the two chains of the double helix coil about one another.
Okay, so what we find here is that because of the coiling of the DNA molecule, the two strands of the DNA can coil around each other, as well as these two strands of the DNA can also unwind across each other. Okay, when they will unwind across each other, the two strands of the DNA will get completely separated. तो DNA के दो strands आपस में बेटा एक दूसरे के ऊपर बाइंड भी कर सकते हैं, और अगर बाइंड कर जाते हैं तो ये एक डबल हेलिकल स्ट्रक्चर बना लेते हैं. They will lead to the formation of a double helical structure when they are going to bind to each other. Okay, and when they are going to be loosely bounded, they will get separated apart from each other. So all these different types of structures can be produced. तो अलग अलग तरीके के स्ट्रक्चर्स हैं जो अपना डीएनए बना सकता है 3 डायमेंशनल स्पेस में. ठीक है, अगर मैं आपके साथ में बैठा हूं तो मैं ऐसे भी हो सकता हूं और इससे इस तरीके से अपने आप को घुमा सकता हूं या अपने सिर को घुमा सकता हूं. सो दिस इज ऑल स्टीरियो आइसोमर्स. ये सब कुछ क्या है? स्टीरियो आइसोमर्स हैं. डीएनए अपने स्ट्रक्चर को, अपनी कॉन्फर्मेशन को अलग अलग तरीके से रख सकता है 3D स्पेस में. ओके,
However, DNA molecules can also be circular. Examples of circular DNA molecules include most bacterial chromosomes, some viral chromosomes, and small bacterial genetic elements called plasmids. For such covalently closed circular DNA, the absolute number of times the chains coil about one another cannot change. These DNA
see, now DNA molecules can assume two different types of conformation. Okay, which are the two different types of conformation that they can assume? They can be a linear DNA molecule. Okay, so this DNA molecule being linear. Okay, or it could have its end joined together with each other, leading to the formation of a circular DNA molecule. So you can find that the DNA molecule present in the cell, can be of two different types. What are the molecules that could be present in the cell? They could be linear or they could be circular. Linear DNA or these can be circular DNA. Okay, circular DNA means CCC DNA. This is CCC DNA, circular covalently closed DNA molecule. Okay, and then you have your linear DNA molecule. This is the linear DNA molecule that is present. Okay, now in this DNA molecule, you must understand. Hello. So now what we are going to find is that the DNA molecule can be of two different types, linear DNA or the DNA molecule can be circular DNA. Now the example of circular DNA include the plasmid DNA. Plasmids are small autonomously replicating genetic sequences found in many bacteria, and not only found in bacteria, they are also found in eukaryotes. Some eukaryotes also present in eukaryotes. Okay, and the eukaryotic cell, such as the yeast Saccharomyces cerevisiae, contain 2-micron plasmid. Okay, there is a 2-micron plasmid which is present. That might be present in the case of yeast. Okay, then this such type of DNA is called as CCC DNA, circular covalently closed DNA molecule. इस प्रकार के DNA को हम बोलते हैं बेटा CCC DNA, that is circular covalently closed DNA molecule. Okay, and then there is the linear DNA molecule. Now the number of times one DNA is going to be wrapped over another DNA. Look at my arrow. The number of times one DNA is going to be wrapped over another DNA molecule, that is commonly referred to as the linking number. देखिए लिंकिंग नंबर में यहां पर ट्विस्ट क्या होता है, कितने बार एक डीएनए मॉलिक्यूल दूसरे डीएनए के मॉलिक्यूल के ऊपर रैप्ड है, उसी को हम ट्विस्ट से डिफाइन करते हैं. और इस डीएनए में, क्योंकि इस डीएनए में कोई वृत्त नहीं है, तो ट्विस्ट इज इक्विवेलेंट to the linking number of the DNA molecule. Moving forward.
DNA molecules are said to be topologically constrained.
Okay, such type of DNA molecule are said to be topologically constrained because if you are going to stretch this DNA molecule, अगर आप इस DNA molecule को stretch भी करेंगे तब भी कुछ होने वाला नहीं है. स्ट्रेचिंग से भी डीएनए के मॉलिक्यूल के दोनों स्ट्रैंड्स आपस में एक दूसरे से सेपरेट नहीं हो पाएंगे. क्योंकि ये दोनों स्ट्रैंड्स आपस में एक दूसरे से सेपरेट नहीं हो पाएंगे. सो व्हाट वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड इज that these are the two effective strands which won't be able to separate apart from each other. Okay, so such type of stretching is of no use. यहां पर जो डीएनए स्ट्रेच हुआ है उसका कोई भी यूज नहीं है. तो अगर मेरे को ये दोनों स्ट्रैंड्स को सेपरेट करना है तो मेरे को एक एंजाइम यूज करना पड़ेगा जो इस डीएनए की टोपोलॉजी में चेंज लाए. उस एंजाइम का नाम होता है बेटा टोपोआइसोमरेजेस. द एंजाइम दैट चेंजेस द topological state of the DNA is called as topoisomerases. Okay, so moving forward.
Even the linear DNA molecules of eukaryotic chromosomes can be topologically constrained because of their interactions with other cellular components.
Now you look even at the linear DNA molecule. Even in the case of the linear DNA molecule, when you're talking about the linear DNA molecule, then the linear DNA molecule is also said to be topologically constrained. जो linear DNA molecule है वो भी topologically constrained है. क्यों constrained है? क्योंकि linear DNA molecule के भी दोनों ends पे कुछ proteins binded की हुई हैं and such type of proteins are called as telomere binding proteins, and these binding proteins binds to the end of the क्रोमोसोम्स और ये प्रोटीन क्रोमोसोम्स के एंड पे बाइंड कर गई है. अब मैं आपको यहां पर ये जो वायर है इसे दिखा रहा हूं. देखिए ये एक वायर है, ये लीनियर वायर है. लेकिन मान लीजिए अगर यहां पर मैंने पेन का एक कैप अटैच करा दिया, इफ आई वुड हैव अटैच अ पेन कैप ओवर दिस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट, देन दिस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट विल नॉट बी एबल टू सेपरेट इटसेल्फ. ओके, यहां पर मैंने एक क्लिप लगा दिया तो ये सेपरेट नहीं हो पाएगा. वैसे ही यहां पर आपको डायग्राम में एरो देखिए, there is a protein that has been bounded and that protein is called as telomeric binding protein. It is this telomere binding protein that is responsible for binding to the telomere regions and prevent the unwinding of the two strands of the DNA molecule. ये दो strands की unwinding नहीं होने देगी, दोनों strands को आपस में एक दूसरे से separate नहीं होने देगा. So that is why it is very important. Okay, next point.
Since each of the two strands of cccDNA are covalently linked circular chains, and because they coil around one another, the strands cannot be separated from each other without breaking a covalent bond and opening the circle of one of the strands. The two strands could be separated if they were able to magically pass through each other. The number of
see, because this DNA is said to be topologically constrained, क्योंकि ये डीएनए के जो दो एंड्स हैं ऐसे अगर मैंने ऐसे बाइंड कर दिया और यहां पर मैं आपको सर्कुलर डबल स्ट्रैंडेड डीएनए दिखा रहा हूं, तो ये सर्कुलर डबल स्ट्रैंडेड डीएनए क्या हो चुका है? टोपोलॉजिकली कंस्ट्रेंड हो चुका है. मेरे हाथ को देखिए, डायग्राम को देखिए, दिस इज सर्कुलर डबल स्ट्रैंडेड डीएनए completely topologically constrained. As this DNA is topologically constrained, so such type of DNA, two strands will not be able to separate from each other. Even if I am going to produce a local unwinding, then the other winding will remain the same. Then how we can separate the two strands of the DNA? अगर बेटा मेरे को इनके दोनों strands को एक दूसरे से अलग करना है, तो मैं किस प्रकार से दोनों strands को अलग कर सकता हूं? मैं अलग कर सकता हूं इन दोनों strands को एक एंजाइम को यूज करके. बेटा उस एंजाइम का नाम क्या है? उस एंजाइम का नाम है टोपोआइसोमरेज. कैसे हम इस टोपोआइसोमरेज को यूज करते हैं, उससे भी ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है हम किस प्रकार से यूज करते हैं बाकी सारे एंजाइम्स को ताकि डीएनए की टोपोलॉजी में चेंजेस हो सके. तो अभी हम इसी चीज को यहां पर देखने वाले हैं. ओके,
times one strand would have to be passed through the other strand in order for the two strands to be entirely separated from each other is called the linking number.
Okay, now what is this linking number? Linking number होता क्या है? सामने आप देख सकते हैं.
The linking number is always an integer.
Linking number is an integer. Linking number is the number of times one DNA strand has to pass through the other DNA strand so that the two DNA strands gets completely separated. एक डीएनए के स्ट्रैंड को मैं उसके ऊपर से कितनी बार दूसरे डीएनए के ऊपर से घुमाऊं ताकि दोनों डीएनए के स्ट्रैंड्स completely separate out हो जाएं. How many number of times I have rotated one strand of the DNA over the other so that the two strands of the DNA gets completely separated as shown to you in your concerned figure. Look there, the diagram is given, and when you can look at that particular diagram, you would be able to understand this particular point that yes, the two strands have been completely separated. कितनी बार एक डीएनए को अपने ऊपर घुमाया जाए ताकि डीएनए की दोनों कॉपीज पूरी तरीके से एक दूसरे से अलग हो जाएं. इस प्रोसेस में जो नंबर आता है उस नंबर का नाम होता है लिंकिंग नंबर. फिर से बता रहा हूं, an integer representing the number of times one DNA would have to be passed through the other strand in order for the two strands to be entirely separated from each other. ताकि दोनों strands पूरी तरीके से एक दूसरे से सेपरेट हो जाएं. तो इस चीज के लिए जो नंबर होता है that is referred to as the linking number. Okay. See, so I've explained to you what is this linking number. So linking number was the number of times one DNA was wrapped over another DNA so that the two DNA can get completely separated apart from each other. Okay. So here in the previous slide, we have already seen that the DNA was passing over another DNA just 5 number of times. ये वाला DNA दूसरे वाले DNA के ऊपर 5 बार पास हो रहा था, इसीलिए लिंकिंग नंबर यहां पर क्या आया है, that is why the linking number here is 5. Okay, so this is the value of 5. Linking number can also be calculated. Okay, this is the known linking number of a DNA. There is another linking number that is called as LK naught, and that is called as standard linking number. This is linking number. Okay, and there is another concept of another type of linking number that is called as LK naught, that is referred to as standard linking number. बेटा ये तो लिंकिंग नंबर होता है, ये स्टैंडर्ड लिंकिंग नंबर होता है. स्टैंडर्ड लिंकिंग नंबर कैसे कैलकुलेट होता है, क्या होता है, अगली वाली स्लाइड में हम लोग देखने वाले हैं कि स्टैंडर्ड लिंकिंग नंबर और लिंकिंग नंबर ट्विस्ट और वृत्त में क्या रिलेशंस हैं and how they are effectively related to each other. Kindly have the patience and look forward. Okay.
The linking number is an invariant topological property of CCC DNA. No matter how much a CCC DNA molecule is distorted, the linking number remains constant. The linking number is the sum of two geometric components called twist and writhe.
See, the linking number is the sum of two geometrical components. One is referred to as the twist, another one is referred to as the writhe. So now we have to see that how the linking number varies with twist and writhe. अभी तक हमने देखा कि लिंकिंग नंबर क्या होता है, स्टैंडर्ड लिंकिंग नंबर के बारे में हमें पढ़ना है, ट्विस्ट और वृत्त के बारे में हमें पढ़ना है. तो इन तीनों के बारे में हम लोग पढ़ते हैं अपने अगले स्लाइड में.
Twist is simply the number of equal turns of one strand above the other. In other words, the twist number is equal to the number of times one strand crosses in front of the other strand. If CCC DNA is lying flat in a plane, the linking number is equal to the twisting number.
देखिए, एक कंपोनेंट है ट्विस्ट. ट्विस्ट का मतलब ही क्या है, एक डीएनए का स्ट्रैंड कितनी बार दूसरे डीएनए के स्ट्रैंड के ऊपर wrapped है. The number of times one DNA strand is wrapped over another DNA strand is referred to as twist. Again, एक कितनी बार ये डीएनए दूसरे डीएनए के ऊपर व्रैप है, इसी चीज को हम क्या बोल देते हैं बेटा, इसी चीज को हम ट्विस्ट बोल देते हैं। तो अभी लिंकिंग नंबर की डेफिनेशन क्या बताई थी, कितनी बार एक डीएनए को दूसरे डीएनए के ऊपर से घुमाएं ताकि दोनों डीएनए सेपरेट हो जाएं, तो यही तो था लिंकिंग नंबर। तो भाई लिंकिंग नंबर बराबर का ट्विस्ट, इफ द डीएनए हैज नो वृत्त, अगर डीएनए में कोई वृत्त नहीं होती तो लिंकिंग नंबर ट्विस्ट के बराबर ही तो होता है। देखो दे रखा है, द लिंकिंग नंबर, दिस वन इज लिंकिंग नंबर is equivalent to the twist if the value of writh becomes equal to 0. So the linking number equal to twist. Then what is writh and how does the writh is going to be varied? writh क्या होता है और writh की वैल्यू को हम किस प्रकार से वेरी कर सकते हैं वो हमें देखने की यहां पर जरूरत है। ओके So before moving forward, I'm just going to ask you about your. So one thing which is very important is that the writh will make the twist and linking number differentiated from each other. वृत्त के होने की वजह से ही लिंकिंग नंबर और ट्विस्ट आपस में एक दूसरे से अलग अलग हो जाएगा। ठीक है, तो अब ये दोनों एक दूसरे से अलग अलग कैसे होगा, इस बात को समझने के लिए हमें वृत्त को समझना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड द वैल्यू ऑफ वृत्त in order to differentiate between the twist and the linking number. Okay, so let us move and understand about the value of writh, that how does the value of writh varies. Now see, in the case of a right-handed DNA, the twist is given always positive value. जब भी एक डीएनए राइट हैंडेड होता है, राइट हैंडेड टर्न में होता है, तो ट्विस्ट का वैल्यू पॉजिटिव होता है। लेफ्ट हैंडेड डीएनए में ट्विस्ट का वैल्यू नेगेटिव होता है। So I'm just going to write it out here and I'm going to make a presentation in front of you looking. So now we have to look in order to differentiate the right-handed DNA and the left-handed DNA firstly. And then we have to look at the twist and the writh of the right-handed and left-handed DNA. तो चलिए देखते हैं पहले right-handed DNA को हम left-handed DNA से कैसे differentiate कर सकते हैं. How can we differentiate the right-handed DNA from the left-handed DNA, and in what manner it is possible to differentiate in between the two? Okay, so please kindly look forward. See, a right-handed DNA can be differentiated from the left-handed DNA because when you would be traveling along the nitrogenous bases in the case of a right-handed DNA, you will be traveling clockwise. जब आप नाइट्रोजनस बेसिस के थ्रू मूव करते हैं एक राइट हैंडेड डीएनए में, तो आप क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन में मूव करते हैं, और जब आप लेफ्ट हैंडेड डीएनए में मूव करेंगे तो आप एंटी क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन में मूव करेंगे. Now that could be effectively differentiated by looking at a staircase. Now supposingly there is a round staircase around this particular pen. इस पेन के चारों तरफ एक राउंड स्टेयरकेस है. एक राउंड स्टेयरकेस ऐसे हो सकता है. One round staircase can be like this, okay, and then moving to the top in one direction. Another round staircase could be moving in the other direction. So this is the main difference. If you are moving in one direction, then it is said to be clockwise. See, I'm moving my hand in one direction, it is clockwise. I'm moving my hand in another direction, that is anti-clockwise. This is the main difference between right-handed and left-handed DNA. When you move from one nitrogenous base to another nitrogenous base, if you are moving just like pushing of a screw in a cardboard, then this is right-handed DNA. Now look at left-handed DNA. Okay.
So animation voice is too low. You need to, I think, explain because we are not able to hear.
Okay. So wait here. So instead of looking at the animation, we can look here. If the twist forms a left-handed DNA helix, then what is going to happen in the case of a left-handed DNA? In the case of a left-handed DNA, you can look here that when you will be considering the left-handed DNA, then they are given a negative twist number. The left-handed DNA are provided negative twist number. You would have to twist a left-handed screw to the left to screw it into a board. आपको left-handed DNA को left-handed direction में घुमाना पड़ेगा so that the screw can be made to move into the cardboard. Left-handed DNA को अगर आप left-handed direction में घुमाएंगे तभी वो मूव कर सकता है, अदरवाइज वो मूव नहीं करेगा. और इस कंडीशन में देखिए लेफ्ट हैंडेड डीएनए को मैंने लेफ्ट हैंडेड डायरेक्शन में घुमाया है, देन व्हाट यू गेट इज दैट यू गेट अ नेगेटिव ट्विस्ट नंबर. द बेसिक डिफरेंस लाइज हियर ओनली. इट इज अबाउट द ट्विस्ट नंबर. द ट्विस्ट नंबर इज गोइंग टू बी वेरीड because of the direction in which the DNA was made to move over another strand. You would have to twist a left-handed screw to the left, that is called as counterclockwise mechanism of movement, to screw it into the board. Also in a left-handed helix, the strand in front at a cross point is pointed up to the helix. ओके देखिए यहां पर जब आप क्रॉस पॉइंट से ऊपर की तरफ चढ़ेंगे तो आपको ये लेफ्ट डायरेक्शन में मिलेगा और यहां से आपको मिलेगा राइट डायरेक्शन में. यही मेन डिफरेंस है राइट हैंडेड डीएनए में और लेफ्ट हैंडेड डीएनए में. ठीक है, दिस इज द मेजर डिफरेंस बिटवीन राइट हैंडेड डीएनए एंड लेफ्ट हैंडेड डीएनए. So now we must differentiate in between the two things. One is positive supercoiling, another one is negative supercoiling. When you overwind the DNA in the direction it was present, it is called as positive supercoiling. DNA को उसी डायरेक्शन में घुमा दीजिए जिस डायरेक्शन में DNA प्रेजेंट था, भैया हो गई पॉजिटिव सुपरकॉइलिंग. ये डीएनए लिया उसी डायरेक्शन में घुमा दिया जिस डायरेक्शन में ये डीएनए घूम रहा था. If it was right-handedly coiled, I have rotated it in right-handed direction. This is positive supercoiling. And when it was left-handedly coiled, I have rotated it in left-handed direction. That would be referred to as positive supercoiling. If you rotate a right-handed DNA in a left-handed direction, then you called it as negative supercoiling. You take a double-stranded DNA molecule, and this is a right-handed DNA, and then you will rotate it. You make it free. As you make it free, then the two strands of the DNA molecule are going to be completely separated from each other. This type of supercoiling is commonly referred to as negative supercoiling. Before moving forward, this concept of positive and negative supercoiling must be cleared in the mind of a student. Okay, so now moving forward. In the next section, you must know that the twist for the right-handed helix should be greater than 0. That is, it has a positive twisting number. And in the case of left-handed DNA, it has a negative twisting number. Okay. So now we would be talking about the next structure about Vrith. Now, however, CCC DNA, that is circular covalently closed DNA, do not usually lies in a flat plane. Instead, the DNA double helix can cross over itself in order to form a coiled structure. DNA का double helix हमेशा एक plane में नहीं रहता. DNA का double helix अपने ऊपर coiled भी हो सकता है. As it can coil over itself, it will form a structure as shown to you. Then such type of structure will be highly coiled structure, and these will lead to the formation of the structure called as Vrith. यही बेटा जिस structure को बनाएंगे उस structure का नाम होता है Vrith. Now how does these Vrith are being produced, that we have to see. Okay, the DNA double helix usually crosses over itself in three-dimensional space, often repetitively. This torsion distortion is commonly called as Vrith. यही जो torsional distortion है, इसी को बेटा हम Vrith कहते हैं. कैसे कहते हैं इसे Vrith? क्या होती है Vrith? सामने देखें. Torsional stress of a DNA molecule in which the DNA double helix crosses over itself in three-dimensional space is called as Vrith. So count the number of Vrith which are present in this DNA. This is a double-stranded DNA. So on counting, you find this is the first Vrith, this is the second Vrith, this is the third Vrith. So there are three Vrith which are being produced in the DNA molecule. तो ये तीन Vrith हो गया ना, ये first Vrith हो गया, ये second Vrith हो गया, and this is the third Vrith. So there are three Vrith which are being produced in the structure of the DNA molecule. We know that the linking number was equal to the twist plus Vrith. Okay, but the direction of Vrith is always opposite to the direction of twist, because Vrith are being produced in order to oppose twist. Vrith का जब भी प्रोडक्शन होता है, ट्विस्ट को अपोज करने के लिए ही वृत्त का प्रोडक्शन होता है. Please look forward. Now, Vrith would be classified into two different types. One would be referred to as the interwound Vrith. Another would be referred to as the plectonemic Vrith. It is because of these twist and Vrith that the DNA structure could be maintained effectively within the nucleus of the cell. Now we have to look at the plectonemic Vrith and the interwound Vrith. This is the interwound Vrith. Okay. This is interwound Vrith which has been produced. ये जो है ये Vrith है. अब ये Vrith कितना हो गया? 0 हो गया. Now this Vrith has been reduced to 0. Now whatever twist is present, that is equivalent to the linking number. Now there is no Vrith. Vrith has become 0 and twist is equivalent to the linking number of the DNA molecule. Now we must understand about another concept that is referred to as Writhing number. What is this Writhing number? The number of torsion turns of the DNA double helix around itself in the three-dimensional space is called as Writhing number. See, whenever we are talking about right-handed DNA, now we are talking about right-handed DNA, so the value of twist is always positive, and the value of Vrith for the right-handed DNA will be negative. Please only remember that I am talking to you about the DNA which is given here is right-handed DNA. This DNA is right-handed DNA. Okay. When I'm talking about this right-handed DNA, you can look here. The interwound Vrith is the one which we are talking about. The twist is always positive and the Vrith is always going to be negative, because Vrith is always produced in the direction opposite to twist. Okay. So here what you get is that the previous linking number was 5. Because of the introduction of a Vrith, this Vrith has become equivalent to -1. So the value of twist instead of 5, previously it was linking number equal to twist plus Vrith. Vrith was 0. So linking number was equal to twist, which was 5. ये दोनों 5-5 के बराबर थे, तो Vrith कितना था? 0 था. लेकिन अब Vrith आ गया है तो twist इंक्रीज हो गया है. ये बात बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि अगर कभी भी Vrith आ जाता है तो twist का वैल्यू इंक्रीज हो जाता है. With the introduction of Vrith, the value of twist always increases. It is always being increased. With the introduction of Vrith, the value of twist always increases. Okay. In the case of a right-handed DNA. So we can look here. The Writhing number refers to the total number of Vrith in a DNA molecule. There is a concept that is referred to as Writhing number. Okay, so Writhing number refers to total number of Vrith in a molecule of DNA. You can find here the Writhing number is -1, but now it is going to change. Let me change this Writhing number. See this? Now the Writhing number has become -2. Okay, so here the Writhing number is going to be -1, another -1, another Vrith has been introduced here. So the sum total of this Vrith becomes equal to -2. You can also see that the Vrith and the twist can have fractional values. Vrith और twist की दोनों की वैल्यू बेटा फ्रैक्शनल हो सकती है, लेकिन लिंकिंग नंबर का वैल्यू कभी भी फ्रैक्शनल नहीं होता. लिंकिंग नंबर इज ऑलवेज प्रेजेंट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ एन इंटीजर. It is this linking number which is always present in the form of an integer molecule. Okay. So we can consider it here. So if you are going to consider it here, that if right-handed DNA forms a right-handed interwound helix, the DNA must twist to accommodate the width. See, if right-handed DNA is going to found right-handed interwound helix, अगर right-handed DNA right-handed helix बनता है तो भैया DNA को twist करना पड़ेगा, DNA को twist increase करना पड़ेगा ताकि linking number constant रह जाए, because linking number is a concept which is mathematical based and it has to remain constant. So what you have to do is you will have to increase the twist. Okay, therefore linking number, right-handed interwound turns are assigned negative Rathing number. Rathing number क्योंकि इसका ट्विस्ट पॉजिटिव था इसलिए इसका रिथ नेगेटिव हो जाएगा. नोट दैट although the linking number must be an integer, the twist and breathing number can have fractional values. This is what I was telling you. Now this is about right-handed DNA. Can you tell me what will happen about the left-handed DNA? In the case of left-handed DNA molecule, you will find that the value of twist will be negative and the value of width will be positive. The value of linking number will remain negative. Linking number एक left-handed DNA के लिए opposite direction में move करेगा. So in the case of left-handed DNA, what you will get, you can just look here. In the case of left-handed DNA, you can look here, the linking number will be present in negative because the twist value will be present in negative and the width value will be present in positive. Okay. Whereas in the case of right-handed DNA, the linking number is positive. Okay. The twist value is positive and the width value is negative. Any doubt? So this is how the three values differs from each other in the case of right-handed and left-handed DNA molecule. Any doubt? Any problem? If you have any, you can just. So here you can see that the twist and the breathing number has varied. And now the breathing number has been completely changed. And you can look here that here the values have been altered. How the values have been altered? You can see that now the width has become equivalent to -3. So width is -3 and the twist has been increased to +8. Okay, so let us consider the next type of the DNA molecule here. Next point. See this. For right-handed interwound turns. Now what is going to happen? See, this is very important. You are giving the right-handed DNA left-handed interwound turns. Okay, that means you are providing negative supercoiling to the DNA molecule. Previously, you were providing right-handed DNA a right-handed turn. Then you were decreasing the width value. Now you are providing the right-handed DNA the left-handed turn. Then what is going to happen? The width is going to be increased and the twist is going to be decreased. Width अब की बार वैल्यू पॉजिटिव में पहुंच जाएगा और ट्विस्ट का वैल्यू पॉजिटिव में ही रह के डिक्रीज हो जाएगा. कितना हो जाएगा? 2 हो जाएगा. The width value will become 3 and the twist value will become equivalent to 2. In the case of right-handed DNA, when wounded in the form of left-handed direction. So this is right-handed DNA when wound in, may turn in or wound in right-handed DNA in right-handed direction, handed direction, and this would be the value linking number equal to twist plus width. Both will remain positive when you are wrapping it in left-handed direction. जब आप इसे लेफ्ट हैंडेड डायरेक्शन में घुमाएंगे तो ये दोनों ही वैल्यूज आपके पास पॉजिटिव रहेंगी. both these values will remain positive in the case of a left-handed interwound turn. Moving forward, see, then there would be another width that would be referred to as the spiral or the toroidal width. Okay, before we move to the spiral or toroidal width, let us look here. Now we have to understand another width that is referred to as spiral width. Now, why the DNA is forming width? DNA वृत्त क्यों बना रहा है? DNA वृत्त इसलिए बना रहा है क्योंकि DNA को रिलैक्स रहना है. ठीक है, DNA के एंड्स मैंने यहाँ पर बाउंडेड कर रखे थे, कहीं से भी ओपन करूंगा तो DNA अपने आप वृत्त ही बना लेगा. Okay, but what happens when a protein enters into the life of a DNA? Okay, the DNA makes a coiling around the protein and increases its width. DNA वृत्त को इसलिए बना रहा था ताकि उसकी टेंशन कम हो, लेकिन अगर कोई प्रोटीन आ गई बेटा तो डीएनए की टेंशन और दुगनी बढ़ जाती है प्रोटीन की वजह से. A protein molecule is going to increase the tension in the case of DNA molecule. How? Even the DNA gets tensed in the presence of proteins. Okay. So this type of width is called as the spiral width. This is spiral width. The width is going to be increased for the right-handed interwound turn. Okay. If the DNA is going to make a right-handed turn, it is going to be increased. The twist is going to be decreased. Okay. And if the right-handed DNA is going to form a left-handed interwound turn, then the width will decrease and the twist will increase. The opposite of the above will happen. See this? Width will decrease for left-handed interwound turns. This is right-handed DNA forming left-handed interwound turn. The width is going to be decreased. This is all about the right-handed DNA molecule. You can just make a chart in front of it for the left-handed DNA molecule. The width value is again going to be inverted in the case of left-handed DNA molecule. तो मैं आपको एक चीज बताऊं, बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग सी बात है. लेफ्ट-हैंडेड डीएनए की इंटरवाउंड वृत्त एग्जैक्टली वही होती है जो राइट-हैंडेड डीएनए की स्पाइरल वृत्त होती है, और राइट-हैंडेड डीएनए की इंटरवाउंड वृत्त वही होती है जो लेफ्ट-हैंडेड डीएनए की स्पाइरल वृत्त होती है. Their values will remain the same. Okay, so this is the brief talking about, this is brief introduction about the twist and width. Okay, now taking your questions. Now we would be looking at the next point, that is about the superhelical density. अच्छा, इसे कल करते हैं, ठीक है, बहुत हो चुका है, it's already 10 o'clock. We will do this topic tomorrow. It's only this particular topic and two other questions, and there are certain questions that have to be solved. Okay, then about topoisomerase we will finish this topic tomorrow. Okay, that's all for today, but I'm providing you the recording version of this particular lecture in your group. Okay, so let me just conclude this out in the recorded version. So that's all for today. We would be meeting tomorrow in order to discuss about the DNA topology as well as the concept of supercoiling, that how does supercoiling takes place, in what manner supercoiling takes place, what is supercoiling, and what happens when the DNA is not topologically constrained along its axis. क्या होगा जब ये DNA topologically constrained नहीं होगा, कैसे होगा topoisomerase की activity. So that's all for today. Hope you have enjoyed the lecture. Thank you.